Hello, and Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to BattleTech. Last time we did a prison break, bit like the series Prison Break, but we brought mechs, and so we didn't need an entire season to break out like Wentworth Miller did. Suck it, Miller. On the other hand, it turns out that I didn't need an entire schematic of the prison tattooed onto my back, so I felt a little bit silly about that, and also I've had to go back into the hospital to get it lasered off. So we're currently out of action for 22 days yet again, but we do have the Argo, which is like a bigger ship than the one we had, which is nice, but I've noticed it's got a few holes in it. Is that important in a spaceship? Holes? Is it generally good to have no holes? I think no holes is the best number to have on a spaceship, but we do have our logo, so I guess everything's going to be fine. I can't hear any screams, or I guess you can't hear screams in space. It's probably best not to think about it. Anyway, so we do have some different... We've got some changes. So if we go to, I think it's engineering, we do have ship upgrades. So we can actually upgrade the ship now. I don't know what this means, but it sounds brilliant. So, we can put in a lounge. A shared social space outside the barracks allows the mech warriors to bond as a team. I do enjoy bondage. Do we do a little bit of bondage? It's going to... How much? I'm sorry, 225 grand for a sofa? I don't think so. Okay, so maybe not bonding as a team. We could... Oh, is that another bay? Could we get another mech bay? That might be quite nice. So that would be 900,000 and repaired power conduits. So that's repair scaffolding. I would like more tech points. Basically, you generate a number of tech points per day. That goes into retrofitting and repairing your mech. So the more tech points, the faster you can repair mechs and stuff. So that could be an option. Habitat pods. The barracks supports up to 8 mech warriors. I think we've got enough mech warriors at the moment. Drive system. Okay, so we don't have anything to do with that. Structure. So, okay, so the orange things are already installed. So we could structural repair. Crashing a ship into a moon causes all sorts of damage. I can imagine, both visible and hidden. Major support structures have been twisted and weakened and need to be repaired before any ship systems put a serious load on them. I mean, that sounds quite important, doesn't it? And that structural reinforcement. I don't know what that does. Oh, I see. So this increased your monthly costs. Okay. We do need the repaired power conduits. Okay, I mean, we've got a lot of money to spend, so we may as well spend some of it. I'm not going to buy the very expensive sofa. I don't think I need it. But I think the repaired power conduits is probably a good shout, so we'll do that.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Good. Thank you very much. So I guess that's going to take... Yeah, so we can't do anything else because that's currently undergoing. Fine. So we go back to the base. I have gone through and I've set up the repairs for the mechs that took damage. I think we might be in luck in that the PP... You don't lose... I thought maybe that your weapon got blown off, but I think it gets damaged so you can repair it. That's my hope. Otherwise we need to get another PPC. But I think Glitch should maintain her PPC. I mean, we could buy another one if we wanted. They are quite expensive though. However, I think otherwise we're fairly good. So let's go and have a look at... Oh, we could talk to Farah, couldn't we? Doc.
What's on your mind?
I do for you. Patching Argo must be an enormous job. How'd you do it? Oh, it wasn't just me. I had a team working under me. Over 200 of Loreton's most accomplished engineers, electricians and shipwrights. It was pretty amazing, I've got to say, shouting through a megaphone at a team of hundreds, watching them hang on my every word. How much did Lady Arano pay for all that? Oh, it wasn't Lady Arano. The payments came directly from House Kentrella. There wasn't a figure of speech. They were indirect payments, of course, routed through rootless intermediaries to obscure where the money was coming from, but yeah, the Kentrellas paid for it. Fair enough. Have you managed a team that big before? Never in my wildest dreams. Prior to my time at the Loreton shipyards, the biggest team I'd ever managed was the crew I had with me on the Axelius, and they all got killed. Nice. This job went a little better than that one did, by the way. Only 3 deaths across the entire project, and before you ask, none of them were my fault. There was an accident with one of the industrial cranes, and, well, it was horrible. I pray for their souls. Let's talk about something else. I have questions for you about the ship. No, I don't really care about that. You're going to be part of the crew. I want the best sense of who you are. Tell me about yourself, Doc. Well, I'm an actual doctor, but not the medical kind. I hold 2 doctorates, one in physics, the other in mechanical engineering, and I'm hauling around in Lost Tech Wonder with a crew of merry pirates, seeking my fortunes. It's funny, the places life takes you, isn't it though? Okay, I've got the elevator pitch, now give me the long version. Yeah, sure, if you like. Let's see, where to begin. Well, I was born in Regulus in the Free Worlds League. My parents were academics, I know, big surprise, and I spent most of my early years bouncing back and forth between the suburban apartment and the Fair Drowsy, my Baba June's live-in dropship. Your Baba June? Who was that? My grandfather. He carved out a nice little business for himself running a taxi service of pilgrims travelling to and from Dar es Salaam. As much as my father frowned on Baba June's old-fashioned lifestyle and beliefs, he wasn't blind to how much I loved the old man, and so he occasionally consented to let me board the Feridausi and go along for the ride. I will always cherish my memories of those voyages, the warmth behind Baba June's smile, the excitement of leaving Regulus behind, chatting with the pilgrims and getting lost in the stars, and eating pre-packaged vegetation out of a shiny tin. Those times are all crystal clear in my memory, as if they happened yesterday. Oh, how I miss that wonderful man. How about after you left home? Where did you study? Actually spent a little time in the Leyran Commonwealth before I pursued my studies. Long story, that, but suffice to say, it was its own kind of learning experience. When I did decide to go get a higher education, I wound up back in the Free Worlds League. I did my undergrad studies at University of Atreus, and then went on to the Slan University in the Capellian Confederation to earn my doctorates. For a top three school with a Masikova screened admissions process, CNU was surprisingly open to transfer students. That's enough family history. I want to ask you about something else. Have you always wanted to be a shipboard engineer? No, not always. When I was 15 I wanted to be a statistician. You know, a nice quiet life alone in the ivory tower. That was my personal dropship was going to be called, preparing mathematical models and studying survey results. So yeah, you know, every girl's dream. I guess? Didn't you ever want to do something more, I don't know, exciting? Like being a mech warrior? No. Much as I love the idea of stomping around in a giant robot, I'm not a huge on the whole murdering people with lasers thing. Why not? It's fucking brilliant. It doesn't really square with my personal beliefs. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to work with mech warriors. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. The actual firing of weapons? No, it isn't for me. You seem pretty enthusiastic about it. Why didn't you follow through? Well, interests change. I mean, I like statistics, but it's really more of a hobby now. Is that weird? People have told me I'm weird. I don't know, plotting graphs and forecast future events calms me. It's like my own little way of using maths to bring order from chaos. And besides, everyone needs a hobby. I know for a fact that Darius crochets. He does? That guy, what a... Okay, so what made you want to get into engineering? Uncle Heine's Experiment World, live action STEM edutainment program from the Lyrian Commonwealth. It started airing just after my 19th birthday. You may have seen it. It ran for 3 seasons before it was cancelled. The host was a tattooed chain-smoking nihilist who taught children the magic of chemistry. You know, making thermite with aluminium cans and belt sander, that kind of thing. Yeah, I remember. You like that guy? I married him. Long story, but the important bit is the 6 months before the annulment, I learned that I had a real talent with machines. When Heine blew out a power relay or took an iron to the brand saw, I was the one who put it back together again. Found a great deal of peace in that. Can we discuss something else? Talk to you later, Doc.
Keep safe, boss.
I will, thanks, Doc. And let's... I mean, we need to wait for those mech warriors to be fixed up, but otherwise we're not doing too badly. So let's go to... can we talk to Alexander?
Yes.
Commander Brown, welcome to my corner of the command centre. From here I can provide Mr. Oliviera with an advice and information whenever he needs. I want to be a resource for you as well. In keeping with my role as a restoration liaison, I will give you whatever additional information I can about our campaign moving forward. Come see me after any major operation. I'll share what I can. I'd like to discuss the state of our war with the Directorate. Things are going well enough, Commander. Our initial attack on Weldry was an enormous success despite the psychological cost of what we discovered there. Still, the Directorate atrocities have steeled our resolve. I've never seen Lady Aranu so determined. Out of curiosity, Commander Brown, what did you think of her speech? I recorded it, you know, the broadcasts are on the way to every corner of Directorate space. It sounded raw from the heart. Mastiff would have been proud. Oh yeah. So old guy Mech Warrior is a little bit dead, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Good. That's what I was hoping to hear. The presumption of authenticity will carry us far. For what it's worth, Lady Aranu meant every word she said, but the people may not see it that way. Espinosa's propaganda machine will do everything in its power to tarnish our accomplishments and drag us through the dirt. I can imagine the headlines now. Police and civil servants cut down by weapons of war. Dangerous convicts set loose by traitor, endangering nobles and commoners alike. A dangerous narrative, and one that we will have to counter at every turn. It also turns out the evil uncle, actually quite evil. I know. Shocked. I was aghast. With luck, many of our people will believe that what they've heard in the broadcasts over the Directorate's propaganda, but I fear that Espinosa's hardline supporters will be far less eager to listen. If we fail to turn them against the Directorate, we run the risk of an ongoing violence even after we liberate their home systems. That's why messages like Camilla's speech are so important. Espinosa's supporters just saw the conditions of Weldry with their own eyes. You don't think that would be enough to sway them? I mean, from knowing people, no, probably bloody not. But let's ask the question. Some will be moved by a message, yes, but others will continue to embrace the Directorate's lies. These are people who've benefited from Espinosa's policies. They won't jump to condemn a system that has lined their pockets with wealth, and they won't want to feel complicit in its crimes. Capturing their loyalty will be a long, hard battle. We won't win it overnight. If the Directorate is using propaganda, we need to get some of our own. Got it. Sadly, yes, if we're going to win the war, we will need to rally the Oregon people, including a percentage of Espinosa's supporters. They have to see that we're better than Directorate again and again until our message is impossible to ignore. For you, that means military victories. For me, it means more broadcasts, spin, outreach. Public opinion is just another battlefield, and I'll be knee-deep in the trenches until the day I die. You're new on the crew, so tell me about yourself. I'd be happy to, but honestly, Commander, I've been so consumed with matters of war of late, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Tell me who you were before Camilla's exile and restoration. A noble scion, much the same as you were for what I understand. As a fellow noble, I'm sure you already know that more than most about my upbringing. It was a life of great privilege and even greater expectation. I spent my early years investing in academic pursuits, the study of history, mathematics and statecraft. I strove to excel at every subject, anything to avoid disappointing my mother and father. The extent to which they would come to disappoint me is cruel irony, but it's one that I've come to accept. What kind of expectations did you have to meet? It must be hard to have your own parents to betray you. I'm sorry to hear it. It must be hard. Must be hard. Oh, it is. Nothing could be harder. When Camilla retakes her throne, there will be a reckoning, and Directorate collaborators will be tried for their crimes. My mother and father will be at the front of that list, and as terrible as it feels to say, they'll deserve whatever punishment they receive. I'm sorry to hear that, Lord Madeira. Let's talk about something else. Yes, your apologies are unnecessary, but by any metric you care to mention, I've lived a charmed life. The hardships of the past 3 years don't erase the lifetime of privilege I enjoyed before Espinosa's coup. It would be dishonest of me to pretend that they did. But still, I'm happy to change the subject if you wish. Tell me about Guldra. What kind of world is it? A truly beautiful one. You should really travel there sometime after all this is over and see it yourself. Imagine lush green lowlands giving way to mile upon mile of white sand, coastlines, sandy beaches kissed by warm, salty seas, and soft rain perfumed with saffron and cardamom. And that's not to mention the wildlife. Close your eyes, Commander, and imagine it. Shield terns wheeling and soaring, their brilliant plumage glistening in the sunlight, leviathan sablefish flashing silver beneath the waves, dolphinfish leaping, branching the surface of the water in righteous streaks of yellow and green. Places like Guldra are special, Commander Brown. They must be preserved. That's what we're fighting for, something unspoiled and unique and ours. Something that reminds us how good the periphery can be. Yeah, I'll go. Thanks very much. Nice scarf, by the way. Love it. Really, really goes for you. Right, okay, so let's go to the contacts. And letter of marque. The restoration assistants have been suffering at the hands of a local band of brigands, remnants from a pirate battalion that saw action in the Third Succession War with no prospects or funds. They've become common criminals and you were to eliminate them down to the last mech and vehicle. Okay. Insurrection, interception. Once we've had trouble with people here in Weldry being riled up by talk of insurrection, rebellion, independence based on top of restoration analyst report, we believe there's a directorate propagandist in the area stirring up discontent. We've set up a security net to capture, but we can't cover every possible exit from our net and could use an extra lance of mechs if she tries to slip through your assigned territory. Turn her vehicle to slag. Okay. I mean, letter of marque could be a good one. We'll get some rep as well, which will be quite nice. But what we do need to do is wait for our mechs to. It's going to take a few days, but that's fine.
I've got the financial report.
There's a financial report. Apparently, all mechs always cost the same. They're always 12k. And then pilots, it's dependent on the number of skills they have. I'm okay with just paying the normal amount. So we're just going to go through and wait until these are done. And then we'll do some more missions on Weldry to get some restoration rep.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Nice work. So that's a repaired power conduits is complete. So we should go back to ship upgrades. So we could... Don't think... Right, okay, so yeah, so we could okay, what I want actually is more tech points. That's kind of... Okay, that's 2. That's 2... It's quite pricey, but the more tech points is just going to be extra good. Many of the Argo's mech-based systems were only meant to be used with sophisticated Star League era automation. Bringing the automation even partially back online is a substantial force multiplier to Yang's skills. This stuff can't do the work for me, but it comes awfully close. You want to speed things up around here? Give me a resource to get these machines back online. You have it.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Okay, let's...
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Perfect. Okay, we are good to go. We should have... Let's just check the bays. Okay, so everyone's back online apart from... You're still damaged. Oh, is it because we don't have the PPC? Right, so yes, it was destroyed. Damn. Okay. That's annoying, but we can fix this. Let's go to the store. And I'm sure I saw a PPC in here somewhere. Come on, be a PPC. Have a PPC? There's a PPC. Weapons. No. Oh, yeah, there he is. 171. Okay, yep. Yes.
New weapon systems available.
I've got lots of money, so may as well make it rain. So can we... So if I do that... that's going to take a little while. But we don't necessarily need that one. We do have 4... Yeah, I mean... We don't need glitch. We got this. We got the quick draw. We got the Centurion as well. So that, yeah, it's going to be fine. So Vindicator is going to take 12 more days. God, oh, Getting that PPC shot off. What a dick. Okay, let's do the letter of marque then. And let's go. I mean, depends what we face, really, isn't it? I mean, it's 2.5. Are we going to face anything interesting? I guess let's do that. Let's just do mid. So we're going to get 1 piece of salvage we can pick and 6 pieces overall, and then 32k. 332k. That's fine. Okay, so we want the glitch can have the Centurion, and we need someone to drive the quick draw. Who would be good for that? Maybe just get Rover to do it. That seems... Do I like that? So 2 mediums, a heavy and a light. We could just take... Let's take Decker. He's more for light mechs, but that should be okay.
Command interface initiated.
Enemy suspects in the area, Commander. Move forward and clear them out. Remind these bandits what disciplined mech warriors can do. Okay, so it looks like they're over there. That's probably fine. Behemoth, do you want to take up position?
Affirmative.
On this mountain? We've got glitch in the Centurion, so we've got a short range. Hello.
Sensors have something.
So you've got AC5 laser, a large laser, and a short range missile 6.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Got it. Copy that.
If we can reduce it in the Locust.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're going to reserve Medusa.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Hello. Okay, so they've moved.
Yeah.
That means we can sensor lock you.
I've got a sensor lock.
Attaboy. So that's a Panther. It's a light mech. Haven't got a Panther yet, have we? Maybe I should... I kind of want to collect them all.
What's up, boss?
So can we... Not really any place we can get a good shot off. There we can.
Got it.
Hit him with everything you
Firing
got.
full complement on him.
That's going to sting. Is that a vehicle? Vehicle.
I hear ya. Got it.
So Glitch is now moving the Centurion, which has got a large laser and AC5.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised that didn't do more damage. It's taken, I mean, yeah, a lot of its armor's down.
Standing by.
You've got medium lasers. Can we... I can't really hit you from there anyway. So may as well just move you up. And you can shoot him with your long-range rockets, plus you're in the trees, and you've actually got 3 pips of evasion, so...
orders.
We get a lot of evasion doing that. I'm not particularly scared of... Well, I don't know what the vehicle is. Should I be scared of the vehicle? It hasn't fired at me yet. I mean, I still get lots of evasion, so screw it, we'll do that. I can always go and step on it later. But I shouldn't have done that because now I can't... Oh, I didn't think of that. Shoot. Okay, just brace.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Oh, good.
Commander!
Oh,
I'm
god damn it.
Barely hit, Commander.
That's 2 head hits. They're going to be out of action for like 15 days.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we could wipe out a pip of evasion. Which I think is what we're going to do. We've still got 75% chance to hit, so... He's looking a little bit wobbly.
Good to go.
And do I want to... I can't see that one. If we can finish off the Panther, that would be quite nice.
Got it.
He's down. So is the pilot. I think that means we'll get 3 parts of that mech. Jesus, really?
Reporting. Heavy damage.
We shot you with some lasers, it's not...
Receiving you.
Okay, whatever. That's because you've got lots of evasion. So I think, like, if we go here, probably just shoot it in the face. We just shoot him in the face.
On it.
I mean, he did not like being shot in the
Critical
face.
hit.
Okay, we're all good.
What do you need?
Right, this time... Well,
Ready for order.
do I just want to step on the galleon? I kind of do want us to step on the galleon.
Time to get physical.
No problem. You don't need... yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, if anyone survived being stepped on, then...
That's one less vehicle.
Yep. Uh-oh.
I'm showing minor damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Good to go.
And you didn't move very far, which is probably a mistake for you.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yep, that was a mistake.
Target eliminated. What can I do
Okay,
for you?
glitch. I think you want to head in this direction because we've got something heading over here, and we probably need to go and deal with that. You can just brace.
Ready for orders.
Chance. That's all. That's looking pretty good. Yep, just open fire with
Copy
everything.
that.
Attaboy. Okay, so now we just got the enemy reinforcements.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
So far we've only seen one of them. It might just be one. I would have preferred to move first. Uh-oh. Ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Armor blow through. Internal damage. I'm here.
I mean, you have already moved, so... The thing is, you can't... Okay, if we... You can still get a scan from over here, can't you?
Position confirmed.
So let's get a sensor lock on him.
Standing by.
Behemoth, if you could just kill him for me,
Roger that.
that would be delightful. Oh, hello. Okay, we'll deal with that. But first, can we actually get a... Can't actually see him, can we? But if we... Oh, you don't have jump jets. Okay, well, I guess... We'll just move in this direction. And brace. That way, that won't really give him much to shoot at.
Commander?
Deco, if you come down here, then you should be able to spot that and
Roger.
hopefully blow it to little bitty pieces. If you could do that, that would be just grand. What a lad.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay, so there's another... So we destroyed 25% of the reinforcements. Oh, it's a Jenner. So we destroyed 25% of the reinforcements, which means there's another 2 out there somewhere.
Aye, aye.
So the Jenner's already moved. So we can move Medusa down here. And then... Oh, there's another one. Okay, we'll sense a lot the Jenner.
Got a lock.
It's going to make it a lot easier for us to kill him. Now, is he a medium mech?
Commander.
Kill the Jenner.
to you, Commander.
Can we spot you from there? We can. I kind of like that.
All weapons are go! Did you see that? Did you see it?
I did, it was great. Good job. Oh, we've got another vehicle. Okay, so the mech over there, and then the vehicle, and then we're done.
Orders?
Don't think we can hit him from there, though. However, I don't think he's going to have
On my
much luck
way.
hitting us either, so... Okay, so that must be another light mech. Indeed it is. It's a locust. Well, that was just a pitiful attempt, frankly, and I think we're just going to... We come up here.
On it.
And we will sensor lock the locust. That's going to remove 2 of his evasion. I do like sensor lock. Sensor lock is really, really useful, especially on a light mech. Although maybe I should give him... Well, no, I guess we can use him to sensor lock light mechs. And then use our other mechs to blow them up. Or we can go and step on vehicles, and his short-range weapons do help out with that, so...
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Behemoth, could you just... rocket him in the face. That'll do it.
Good to go.
And what chances have you got? 85 across the board. That looks pretty good.
Firing everything I've got.
And down he goes.
And stay down.
He will. You vaporized his torso, so probably not going to be moving around anytime soon. And there's a striker coming up, but yeah, that was too well. Decker in the quick draw.
Reporting.
Huge
Minimal
amounts of
damage.
evasion. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. I love it.
Good to go.
Can we just go and step on you? No, not really. Can we just shoot you?
I copy.
Yes, we can, is the answer to that.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Good job, Commander. The people can get back to their lives again.
Mission successful.
Yes, they can. Okay, so we destroyed them all. Got a nice chunk of change. That's good. We did take a little bit, yeah, so the Locust got his arm blown off, but everyone else was absolutely fine. Oh, we took some headshots as well. Yeah, so we could technically get an entire Panther. Do I want an entire Panther? That's the question. I mean, there's nothing really else I'd kind of want, so let's... I would quite like a Jenner, actually. We do have two... Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we got medium laser, short range missile, jump jet. Yeah, that's pretty much garbage, but that's fine.